Hi guys, Evan from Portland Boatworks here. Today I'm going to walk you through our stock 2024 Tiara Yachts 38LS. This boat has some really great upgrades to it, including the triple V10 Mercury 400s, Seakeeper, second fridge, etc. The Tiara Yachts 38LS has a length overall of 38 feet 1 inches, a beam of 12 feet 6 inches, an impressive dry weight of 18,600 pounds, and a fuel capacity of 331 gallons. Water capacity comes in at 50 gallons, which is impressive for a size of this boat. And holding tank capacity comes in at 27 gallons. Come aboard, we'll take a walk. Okay, I'm in the cockpit of the 38LS. As I mentioned previously, this stock boat has the upgraded 400 V10 outboards to it. We have a huge U-shaped lounge back here. What I really like about this is the table goes flat and opens up. If you want to turn this into a sunbed, you can fit several adults across here. But what's really cool too is we have a sunshade option up on top here. And what that does, electronically comes out of the boat and gives you shade when you're sitting back here. Another really cool feature about this model is the spinning lounge back here. So I have a button off here on the port side. I click it, and this entire seat spins around. So whether you're anchored and want to change your view, you want to get more space back here, whatever you'd like, you have this option. Seat locks in place right there. And notice here, sun shades out. I'm nice and protected from the sun. It's a winning combination. Moving a little bit forward in the cockpit, on the 38LS, you notice we have a large prep area right here if you're grilling, cooking, what have you. We have our grill under here, Kenyan electric grill, which is really nice. Off the port side, we have our sink. We have a grab handle right here if you want to stand here while the boat is running. We also have a drawer under here, okay, for storage. And then underneath that, 2 clips on each side, we have a refrigerator, which is a really nice feature. 2 aft-facing seats, one off to the port, one off to the starboard. And what's cool about these, you have some nice storage under each one as well. So tons of seating, tons of storage on the model. It's a really, really well laid out boat, and that's why it's one of Tiara's most popular models. Moving up to the helm on the 38LS, you notice we have the standard twin 16-inch Garmin displays, flush mounted into the dash with the Fusion radio. We have a tilt helm with the upgraded teak wheel as well. All the Tiara Yachts LS series come standard with a bow thruster, so you can see that off of the port side of the wheel there. Control box right here for your engines, and your Mercury joystick with skyhook. Again, another standard feature from Tiara on this model, which is really nice. One of my most favorite things about the boat is the one-piece windshield. So the visibility on this boat is second to none. So in that regard, it's a really safe boat to run because your visibility is so excellent. We have a large opening window hatch up here that allows airflow into the helm area if that's something you desire. We have 3 helm seats that go across the entire boat with flip-down bolsters. One thing I want to make note of is each seat has its own individual armrests, right? So a lot of manufacturers and a lot of competitors don't have that, and you don't want to feel like you're on an airplane when you're running your boat fighting with your neighbor for the armrest space. So that's a really nice feature in my opinion. It may seem small, but it makes a really big difference. The center seat here is power sliding, so it can go back and forth if you want to get closer or further away from the wheel. This boat also has the optional refrigerator underneath the starboard side co-captain's chair right here. Okay, so you can either get the standard storage, you can get an ice maker, or you get a refrigerator. We typically get the refrigerator option because that gives you the most versatility. Here we are down in the cabin. You can see very luxurious and a large space for a 38-foot day boat to have a cabin of this size. Storage is the name of the game in this cabin on this model. As you can see behind me, I opened up these 2 compartments here that give you a ton of storage. We have drawers underneath the bed right here. As you can see that open up, we have a nice large hanging closet in here with really nice storage as well. Underneath the steps, we have a garbage can. And then off to the port side as you're walking in, we have our microwave. We have our AC and DC panel for our breakers and whatnot. And then underneath that, we have another compartment that has our ignition keys and generator startup features as well in there. In the head compartment, very, very luxurious. Again, tons of storage. We have a freshwater flushable head that goes into a holding tank, as well as a shower option. Here we are on the bow area of the 38LS. You'll notice how large of an area it is. I mean, I'm not a little guy, but you can fit several other people up here as well. We have our bow table that goes in right here. You can see the marks on the floor where the legs screw in. That table stores in here, so it's got a dedicated spot for storage, which is really nice. Additionally, you'll see in there bow sunshade poles. So you remember earlier we talked about the cockpit sunshade in the back of the boat, and we also have a bow sunshade. The difference is the bow sunshade is manual, the cockpit one was electric. So there's several poles we put in the boat here up in the bow, piece of canvas, clips to those poles, goes back, clips underneath the hardtop, so you have really nice shade up here in the bow area if it's something you desire. Or lastly, in the bow area, we have our anchor locker with our windlass, which is really clean, really easily accessible, and it's a pretty well laid out design. Thanks for watching our video on our stock 2024 Tiara Yachts 38 LS. I'm Evan from Portland Boat Works. Check us out online at portlandboatworks.com and follow us on YouTube and Instagram.